Okay, so here I'm doing exercise number 5.3. I'll start with the first question. You can see if you read the question, it says simplify and write the answer in exponential form. So here you have to write the answer in exponential form. So how you do that? You can see here I've written all the formulas over here, whatever you might need. So I've written all the formulas over here so that it becomes easier for you to understand. Okay, now you see here power to the power power. So in that case it belongs to this category, right? A to the power m, then whole to the power n. Now in that case, how does it work? The power to the power, this both of the thing m and n, it gets multiplied. So m into n over here. So here you see I have one power over here 2 and the other is 7. So in that case how do you do? 2 into 7. The power gets multiplied. So 7 to the 14. So 8 to the power 14. Right? So if there is power to the power, what happens? It gets multiplied. Next you see 2 to the power minus 4 whole to the power. So now in that case the same way, I'll be using the same method. How? Now here the one power is minus 4, the other power is minus 19, right? In that case again what it will do, what will happen? This into this. So it will be 2 to the power minus 4 into minus 19. Tell me minus into minus is what? Minus into minus it is plus. So it will be plus. And 4 into 19, if you do the multiplication, 76. So the answer will be whatever it is, you do the multiplication and you write the answer. Normally plus we don't write, okay? So we'll just remove the plus. So the answer is 2 to the power 76. Right? So whenever power to the power is there, in that case we'll multiply this power, that is minus 4 into minus 19. Next, you see this one. Okay, now you see here, in this question, you see the number is itself negative, so minus 11, right? So the number is negative, so minus 11. Now what is the power? One power is 4 and the other power is 25. So what I said, power to the power power, it gets multiplied. Fine. Then you see here, so power to the power, it gets multiplied. So 4 into 25 is how much? 100. So minus 11 to the power 100. Now you see, if you could remember, I said that for example if it is minus 2, if the power is odd, then there is a minus of that whatever that power is. And if the power is even, in that case what happens? This minus, it gets removed. So I can write equals to whatever that power is. For example 2 to the power minus 3, it will be minus 2 to the power 3 will be minus 2 to the power 3, and minus 2 to the power 4 will be 2 to the power 4. So the power I'll write same. See here it was 3, so I've written the power 3. What happens here, the minus, it have to be the same because the power is odd, and here the minus, it gets omitted because of the even power. So whenever there is a even power, we can omit the minus. So 100, it's a even number, right? So in that case we can omit the minus and I can write 11 to the power 100. So what did we do here? Power to the power, it gets multiplication. So 4 into 25 is 100. Now since 100 is even power, in that case we can omit this minus. Okay, then we'll move to the next question. Okay, 2 to the power 7 into a to the power 7. And I will see how will you do. See, this is of which step? If you see, if you check, this is of which step? This is of this step, right? Different number, same power. Different base, same power, right? It is of type 3, right? So in that case, what is the formula? We write it together. 2 into a whole to the power 7. So what did I said? Whenever there is same base, different base, but same power. The power is same and the base is different. In that case, what do we do? Since it's multiplication, we'll multiply the base and we'll write the same power, that is 7. So 2 into a is how much? 2a whole to the power 7. So this will be your answer. Okay, next then we'll be doing question number E. Okay, now here you see it was multiplication, it is division. Same type of question. Different base, same power. Different base, same power. So since it's division, so we will do division and we'll write the same power. So minus a divided by minus b is how much? Minus minus will get cancelled. So a by b. Okay, I'll explain it again. So here different base, one is minus a, the other is minus b, but same power. So in that case, what we'll do, since it's division, we'll write with the base division and the power is same, so I'll be writing 6 again. Now division means this divided by this, so I can write minus a divided by minus b. So minus minus will get cancelled, right? So what I'll be left with? A by b whole to the power 6. So first for division we'll be writing like this, then we'll be calculating with the minus thing and then just write it in the simple form. If you want to copy, you can copy the problems and try to solve the other questions from your book that I have not solved it for you. I'm solving some, I'm explaining you the method and you try to solve the rest of the questions that is not solved over here, okay? Okay. Now here in this case 4p square divided by 4p square divided by 9q square. So first we will deal with the division. So 4p square divided by 9q square. We can write like this, 4p square divided by 9q square. Now 4 by 9 we will be keeping as it is. Now you see here p, what is the power of p? 2, right? And q also the power is same, q square, same power, right? So in that case, since the power is same, I can write it like this, p by q whole to the power 2. Okay? So I am talking about power minus n. So how do you work with this minus? So I'll write the reciprocal of the number that is given. Done. So how do we remove this minus? To remove this minus, so and the power will be same. Don't remove the power. Then I'm just dealing with the minus. How do we deal with the minus? To remove this minus, we'll write the reciprocal. Now to remove this minus, what is the number inside my bracket? 2 by 5. And what is the reciprocal of 2 by 5? That is 5 by 2, right? So 5 by 2 to the power minus 2. So minus, since I have written in reciprocal form, it is removed. So 5 by 2 whole to the power 2. So 5 by 2 is how much? We can separate it now. What I am doing here, I am separating the power. It's 5 by 2 whole square, right? So I can write it like this. This whole bracket square means what? This to the power 2, it will be working on 5 and it will be working on 2 as well. It will be working on both of these. So 5 to the power 2 and 2 to the power 2. So 5 to the power 2, that is 5 square is 25, 2 square is 4. So this will be the answer. So first what will you do here? We have to remove the minus. And how do we remove the minus? Whatever it is inside the bracket, you write the reciprocal of that number. Whatever is inside the bracket. So when you write the reciprocal of it, the minus gets removed. And then this power, so it's easy to convert. 5 square is 25 and the next one is 2 square is 4. Okay, you see, whenever they ask you evaluate or simplify, in that case you have to find the answer. For example, here 5 by 2 whole to the power 2. I could keep it like this in exponential form, but since it said simplify, so that's why I've written in number. So whenever they says either simplify or evaluate, in that case what you have to do, you have to convert this exponential form into normal form. So evaluate. Okay, now you see 5 to the power minus 2. Now here, this is not the whole. The power minus 2 is on 5. So how will you deal? 5 to the power minus 2, right? So the number is 5. How do we remove this minus from this 5? Reciprocal of 5. What will be the reciprocal of 5? 1 by 5. Right? Reciprocal of 2 is 1 by 2. Reciprocal of 5 is 1 by 5. So the reciprocal of 5 is 1 by 5. So when I have written 1 by 5, no need to write the minus anymore. Only whatever the power is. The power is 2. So you write 2. Then 1 by, I am trying to break the bracket. So 1 square is 1, correct? And 5 square is 25. So this one I can write like this. Since this 25 is denominator, then again denominator. So how do we write? The main division is this one. So 1 into reciprocal of whatever this number is. And there is other way, you can do it directly also, 1 by 5, right? Since it is 1, I can write like this also, right? Because 1 to the power minus or 1 to the power 2 or 1 to the power 3, whatever it is, the answer will be same since the number is 1. So I can write like this, 1 by 5 to the power minus 2. Then it will be, to remove the minus I have to write reciprocal. Reciprocal is 5 by 1, correct? Now 5 square is 25. 1 square so you don't have to write since denominator is 1. Alright. Okay, next you see, I'm doing number D. So it's 3 by 2 whole to the power minus 3. So how do you deal with this? 3 by 2 whole to the power minus 3. What's the number inside? 3 by 2. Since it's minus, I have to write the reciprocal. So reciprocal of 3 by 2 is 2 by 3, right? So since I've written the reciprocal over here, so I'm done with the minus. So only 3. So this one is easy. 2 to the 4. 2 cube means what? 3 times 2, right? And 3 cube means 3 times 3. So 3 times 2 is how much? 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. And 3 3 is 9, 9 3 is 27. So how will you do? Whatever the number is, since it's minus 3, to remove this minus, you write reciprocal over here. To remove the minus, you write reciprocal. Now, since it's reciprocal over here, 2 by 3 whole to the power 3 means what? This power 3, it will be working on both of these, 2 and 3 as well. So 2 to the power 3 means 2 3 times, 3 to the power 3 means 3 3 times. So 2 into 22 is 8 and 3 into 3 into is 27. And rest, these all are easy, you can do it yourself. Okay, next question number 5. I'm doing number B. Okay. So the same goes over here. Now you see, you remember a bit before I said when there is a negative inside the bracket, and if the power is odd, there is a minus. And if the power is even, there is no minus. Now here it's a minus and the power is odd. Are you understanding? Here it's a minus and the power is odd. That's why I have written this minus. Then 4 cube. Then y cube. What I've done, I've splitted this bracket something to the power 3. So minus to the power 3 is minus. 4 to the power 3 is 4 to the power 3 into y to the power 3 is y to the power 3. Now 4 to the power 3 is how much? 4 into 4 into 4. So if you multiply 4 3 times, what will be the answer? Answer will be 4 4 is 16, 16 4 is 64, if I am not wrong. Okay, so how you do? First of all, in such type, you have to remove the bracket. How do you remove the bracket? Whatever that power is, you have to multiply. Minus to the power 3 minus 4 to the power 3, I have written same, y to the power 3 same. And then next calculation is easy to understand. And next we will be doing the last question from this exercise. Okay, I'm doing number C. Okay. Now here you see how you do. See, I have two brackets over here. One is this one, the other is that one. Now you see, this is 3x square whole to the power 2, right? And here I have a minus. You can see it's a minus. Achha, you remember I said that when there is a different base and same power, when there is different base and same power, I can write in the multiplication form with the base, but don't write the same over here because the power is not same. You see here it is 2, here it is minus 2. So they are not same, they are different powers. So in that case, first you have to remove this minus. And how do we remove? Reciprocal of this. So reciprocal of this will be this one, right? Reciprocal of 1 by reciprocal of xy will be 1 by xy. So I have removed the minus now. Now whole to the power 2. Now you see same different base, same power. What I am saying? Different base, same power. In that case, is multiplication, we'll do multiplication. So we'll be writing it like this: 3x square into whatever that number is, 1 by xy whole to the power 2. Okay. You see here x square means what? X into x, right? X into x, and there I have 1 by xy. So you see I can cut this 1x with this one, right? 1x with the other one I can cancel. So how much I'm left with? 3x and this y. I'm left with this one, 3x by y whole square, right? So 3 square again. Now next what I'll be doing is split the bracket. Whatever it is, you split the bracket. 3 square is 9, x square is x square, then y to the power 2 is y square. Okay, let me explain it again. Okay, so 3x square is here, so I have written the same, 3x square whole to the power 2. Fine. Now xy whole to the power minus 2. So now since I have a minus over here, I have to remove this minus first. So how do you remove this minus? Whatever it is inside the bracket, we have to write the reciprocal of that. So reciprocal of xy is 1 by xy, and the power will be same. I am removing only the minus. Now you see same power, no? Same power with different base. So what will happen? We'll keep the same base and this same power, and we'll multiply the different base. So 3x square into 1 by xy. Why I am writing square? Not because of this. This square is because of this. What is there inside your bracket? 3x square. That's why it's 3x square into 1 by xy. Now you see here I have 2x. Here I have 1x. So I can cancel 1, right? So that's what I have done here. I have cancelled 1x with the numerator and denominator. Then there you are left with 3x and y over here. So 9x square by y square. Okay. So here is one exercise done. Next is exercise 5.4, but see it's a big exercise, I won't be able to complete in this short period of time. So in my next class I'll do exercise 5.4. Let us do exercise 5.5. It's a very small one, I can complete it in this time. So I'm skipping this one exercise, that is exercise 5.4. I'm skipping for now because it's a big exercise. I'll be doing it when I have that much of time. Since I have short time, so I'll be doing the next exercise, that is 5.5. It's a small exercise, so I'll be doing that one. I'll be completing this one, and in my next class I'll be doing that left out one, that is exercise 5.4. Okay. Okay, you see in exercise 5.5, they are asking you to write in the scientific notation. Well, how will you write this? You see, if I have 5, 6, 7, 0, 0. For example, if this is the number, okay. So after this 7, how many zeros are there? 2 zeros. So I'll be writing I'll skip this 0, I'll write only the number, that is 5, 6, 7. I'll be skipping this 0, whatever that 0 is, and I'll be writing only the number that is there. Now you see, how will you write in scientific form? So this one, I'll put one point over here. Always remember, we'll put one point after the first digit, after the first place from here, not from right, from your left. I'll put one point. Now here, since I'm putting one point, for example, the point is supposed to be here, right? Imagine if the point is here. So after this point, you count here. How many digits are there? How many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? If I put a point over here, after this point, how many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 digits. So I'll write it like this. 5.67, whatever number is there, you write. We'll be skipping the 0, and then 10 to the power 4. All right? So in what form you are trying to write? Always after the first digit from your left. After the first digit from your left, I'll put a point, and after this point, whatever digits are there, I'll write it in that power form, that is 10 to the power form, whatever it is. Okay, let's move on to the exercise. Okay, you see the first question is 5, 6, 7. How many zeros? So many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How far I could see is 8 zeros. Okay, 8 0 is there. So what I said, I'll be putting point right after from the left number. So 5 point. Now how many digits are there without 0? Without 0, there are only 2 digits. So 6, 7. So 5.67, right? So I'm done with the number without 0. See, I have written all the digits that is there without 0. Only without 0 we'll be writing over here. Now, then the same process, 10 to the power, how much? Now you see, if I put a point over here, after this, how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 digits, right? So since there are 10 digits, I'll be writing 10 to the power 10. Why? Because see, there is no point, right? But I'm writing point over here. Now since I'm writing this point over here, I need to write in the form of 10 to the power whatever it is, in the exponential form. Now you see in question number okay, there are 5 zeros after point. Okay, all right. Now you see, what is the difference in this question? What is the difference in this question? See, here there was no point given. Here only whole number is given, right? But here the number that is given is a decimal number. It's already a decimal number that is given. So how do you convert it in such type? How you convert it in such type? So we'll be applying the same process. What is the digits over here without 0? These 3. There are 3 digits without 0. So first target is you find that how many digits are there without 0. So there are 3 digits. So I'll write 2, 7, 8. And what I said, I'll be putting point after 1 digit from your left. So from here to here, right? So 2.78 and all. So now is about 10 to the power how much? Now you see, I already have a point over here, right? And this point, I'm shifting it where? Here? This point, I'm shifting it here, right? Since I'm writing 2.78, so this point, I'm shifting it here. So how will you do? Now you count the number of digits. So if I have to shift this point there, how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 digits, so I'll be writing 6. But notice that here there were no point. Here there were no point, but there is, I already have a point. In that case, whenever they have given you decimal number, in that case, when you shift the point, we always write a minus over here. Did you understand the difference? So, since it's a whole number, in case of whole number, we'll be writing in positive power. But if they give you 0 point something in such form, when the number is given in such decimal form, in that case you'll be writing 2.78 and the power will be negative. And how do you count that 10 to the power how much? So see, the point is here, I'm shifting it there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 places, right? I'm shifting it 6 places. So 10 to the power minus 6. Okay, let us do one more question from the same question. 37 lakhs. Okay, 37 lakhs is how much? 5 zeros, right? We all know 37 lakhs is 5 zeros. So this is 37 lakhs. Now the same process will be applying. Without 0, what are the digits? 37, right? Without 0, the digit is 37. And I said after the first place, I'll be putting 1 point. So that is, it's here. Now see, the point is supposed to be here. You see, calculate from here how many digits are there. So if the point is supposed to be here, there is how many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So after this point, there are 6 digits. So I'll be writing 10 to the power 6. Positive power, why? Because it's not a decimal number. Is it a decimal number? No, right? So whenever it's not a decimal number, it's a whole number, totally a whole number, the power will be positive. Okay, you see, next they are asking you to write in the usual form. Let us do number B. You see 2.47, right? 2.47. So after 4, how many digits? 2 digits, right? So I can write it like this. Correct? Why? Because 2.47 is 247 divided by 100. Now this negative power, it is negative, right? So it will be like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many zeros over here? 4 zeros. Why did I write in denominator? Because of this negative power. Because of this negative power, we are writing it in denominator. So you see, then what it is? 247. Now here I have 100. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 10,000, right? So altogether how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here 2 and here 4. So I'll be writing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 zeros. Fine. So 247 into 1 is 247 and 100 into 10,000 is this one. So this is your answer. In usual form, what you remember, you see, we'll not write in the form of power or we'll not write in form of point also. We'll write it in fraction. The answer will be in fraction. Now you see 247 and this number is not divisible by any other number, right? So we'll be keeping it like this. If it could be reduced, then you can reduce it. Next, you can try it yourself. Now you see question number 3. Question number 3, number B. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. After 3, there are 8 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how do we write? The same way. What is the digit over here without 0? 3. So I'll write 3 into 10 to the power whatever there is. So after 3, how many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 10 to the power 8. Now notice here I have not written point. Why didn't I write point over here? Because there is no more digits after 3 that I can write. If I have to write 3 point something, I need some number, right? Like 6 or 7 or whatever it is. I need some digit to write after point. But there is no more digit. There is only one digit. That's why due to this single digit number 3, we cannot write point any other thing. Because there is no other digit to write after point. So directly 10 to the power minus 8. Now these all are same type. You should try at home. Same only. Okay, I'm doing the last question from this exercise. After this, I'll close my class for today. Okay, the number is 4.803 into 10 to the power minus 10. Okay, see they are asking you that how many digits are there. See, if you write it like this, can I convert this one like this? Okay, 803. After that, how many to the power minus 10? How many zeros are there? 10, right? There are 10 zeros. How do you check that? With this power. I'll write it bigger so that you can understand. What I'm trying to do is that, see here it's given this step, right? And I've written in this form. Here it's given the opposite. Here it's given in into form. I have to convert it in such step. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to convert it in this step. Now you see 10 to the power is how much? 10. So how many zeros? The power gives you the number of zeros, right? So 10. So after point there should be how many places? 10 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There will be 10 places after point. After this point there will be 10 places. Now the number digits are given 803 already, right? So 3 places has been occupied by 803. So what will be the next zeros? I need space, so I'm rubbing it. Okay. So here what I've done, I've tried to write it in the form of this one. then it will be a huge number. If I have to write it like this, I'll write it in point directly. I'll write it in point directly. You see, here you see how many zeros are here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So here I'm writing the number of zeros over here. See, I can do it in the other way, but then that one it will become complicated for you if I try to do in the other way. Like, I don't know like how to explain it to you. If I write it in a direct way, it will be complicated for you. So let us do with the zeros. So now you see how many zeros are here? 3 zeros. And how many zeros are here? 10 zeros. Right? So in total, how many zeros will be there? Okay, this will be the easy way to understand for you. So here it is 3 zeros. Here it is 10 zeros. See, in total, how many zeros are there? 13 zeros are there, right? So if I have to write this number in 13 zeros, what it will be? I have to write this in decimal, okay. I have to write this in decimal with 13 zeros. So 13 zeros you count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, no more space. 12, 13. Okay. So in total you can see 13 zeros. I have written this point before 13 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So done. See how did I get this 13 point? 4.803 is 4803 whole divided by 1000. I think this could be easy for you to understand. And 10 to the power minus 10 is what? See, this minus is, it will become denominator. This minus, it will become denominator because it is 10 to the power minus 10. So how many zeros? Since it's 10, I'll be writing 10 zeros. So now what I'm trying to do is that I'm combining all the denominator together. So here it is 1000 and here it is 10 zeros. So 3 plus 10, how many? 13 zeros are there, right? So this whole, if I write it, it will be a long one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay, 13. So this will be of such type, right? And how do we write? We put point from the right side. We put point from the right side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you see I have put a point before 13 digits, right? So this number is equals to this. So now I have written in the standard form, that is the scientific form. You read the question, what they are asking you. They are asking you to find how many zeros would be there between the decimal point and the digit 4. So here is the decimal point and here is the digit 4. So how many zeros are there if you count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here I have 9 zeros. Alright. So first what you have to do, whatever the number is given, you have to convert it into decimal. Not decimal, sorry, fraction. So this will be easier for you to understand. So after you convert it into fraction, you compile all the zeros or all the digits you have in denominator. After you compile all the digits, you see how many. I have 3 digits over here and here I have 10 digits. So if you combine together, it will be 13 digits. And the number is 4803. So you write 4803 and then count 13 digits from right hand side towards your left. So 13, here I have put a point before 13 digit. So you see if I have to count this point and this 4, they are asking you to find how many zeros are there, right? Between this point and between this digit 4. If you count, you will find 9 zeros. Alright. So here I am closing my class for today. I am left with one more exercise that I have skipped in between because it's a long exercise. So this next one, that is 5.4, I'll be doing it next. Thank you.